Alright guys, here we go with a budget review. We've got the Packers secondary running now, just to throw this up real quick. And never mind that 84, this is the free safety ranking that would be on that Burnett. He's a 90 strong safety. And now we get into the, just compare the 93 to the 96, the new Thanksgiving HA Clinton-Dix card. Um, as you see in the last video, if you saw, I did the Michael Jenkins MVP 93 overall. I had that card for about 8 games. Kind of underperformed for me. Didn't flash really anything like that. Got me 1 pick out of all of it. It was probably a little bit better, I would say, run blocker than I mean, run defender than the haha here. But other than that, I didn't think he was worth the card. I kind of sold him. Probably sold him a little cheap, but somebody else got a good deal on it, so good for them there. I just bought it really. Figured if it didn't perform, I would take a loss just so I can get rid of it, just because I wanted to put the video out. I know it's kind of nice to see some of these reviews. If you're looking into buying one of those cards, just to get an idea what you're getting, in visuals, not just what people saying. Sometimes it's good to see the situations and what was happening. People will tell you the plays, but I personally like the video reviews on stuff like that, so that's kind of why I put them out. Mainly for the mudhead stuff like that. And in this first game, I come out really flat, not good user at all. He's just kind of eating me up for the most part on it. So I get second 11, and he gets a step on me just behind here. This is a close play there for Marty. I thought I could have made a jump on it there, but a good play by him and Michael Floyd. And I haven't used him, but I've noticed a lot of the guys that I've been playing, and he seems to perform really well. Makes really nice catches. So if you're looking for a budget receiver, even though I haven't used him, just from what people used against me, I would recommend trying that Michael Floyd card. Seems to be pretty good actually on the outside. And speaking of outside receivers, this is why I have Demaryius Thomas on the outside. He's a good receiver, but look at the pancake out there, and he just creates such a big lane for Jamal, and that's just an easy one. With Jamal's speed, you are going to take that one to the house, and that's why I use him for those outside. I want somebody who, when the opportunity is presented, they are going to make the play, and he's the best at it as far as I'm concerned on the outside. If you've seen these, I basically do a 3-game review. This one's a little bit harder, being free safety and all that. They're not gonna make a ton of plays. And there's a run right there he was involved in, and that was right before, right in front of him. He makes the tackle. You would like to see him pop the ball out if you can, at least break it up. But that guy, I think he runs that play twice on me. He gets me exactly the same the next time also. So that must be one of his go-to moves. He knows how to place it in, and apparently catching traffic on his guys are good enough to hold up. And I'm starting to shut down the outside stuff there. I can't remember if this is the guy who had MJD or not. But he tries hitting the outside, a bit. And for the most part, he's contained throughout the day. But the passing game has been pretty effective on me. He's making him when he needs him. It's 3rd and 11. That was, he gets it. Again, stuffing him up in a run a little bit here. But, we're getting close to the end of the half. And he makes a great play. Look at that. Normally he runs out of bounds on that. We've seen that already before, but he made a great cut down the sideline, got a good chunk yards, and now we're getting down to about a minute here, 55, and again another just find the guy sitting in a little curl, sitting in the zone, and my guys are sitting next to him doing nothing, but that's going to happen to you. And he makes a good play here, and I wasn't even ready for that one, didn't even think about that. So I've got 41 seconds left, down by a touchdown. And all right, Freddie B, there we go, making his appearance. That's my man now. That large one's gone, and Fred has been just killing it. And there we go, the Gronk to the outside. Gets out, stops the clock, and again, Freddie, the nightmare. I've got 1 timeout left, so I figure might as well try a little, play on that we have set up. And then we figure, hey, that's what we got. Let's go for it. See if we can get somebody open here. We need to hurry up. We're running out of time. We want to, we figure I can use the timeout to go for a field goal, but Freddie B fights for it, makes the catch, and just, he's strong enough just to knock the guy over, and the ball crosses the plane. I mean, that's big. That's big for him, man. So, and then we open up the 3rd with a nice Charles run and, a little spin. All right, I'm going to try and press the ball downfield here, and I've got good blocking. See if I got Freddie on the sideline there. Can he make that? Oh, my goodness. I mean, there is nothing this guy can't do. I mean, the best slot I have come across by far. The guy is just a playmaker. And there he is again, and cutting up, getting the extra yards, tough as hell. So, again, I can't tell you guys, enough, man. Go grab him, try him at the slot. This price has been going down. He's got really good value. And there, Foster, I like to finish it, so I get the thank you very much in, and, you can be respectful as we whoop their ass. And then the Po Boy, and I'm still looking at upgrading him. I'll eventually pick that captain back up. I have other areas, that I should probably put into right now. I see that Kyle Long is out for the right guard. I'm definitely going to pick him up. It's just, with that Thanksgiving collection that's out also, if you wait till like the 5th day where, when everybody would pretty much have enough pieces to get the elite cards, that set, that day, everybody can really complete that, those cards are going to drop a bunch because his is one of the, it's not as rare as some of the other elites in there, so I expect that to be a bunch, and it's probably only like 30K right now, so it's not like it's bad to drop the dime on it anyhow. And there we go with a nice shot, comes in, takes the hit, but he's driving, and again, this game right here, like I say, I was kind of struggling on defense, didn't have very much user skill, and I was pretty sloppy. It happens from time to time. You just kind of have off games. But here we go. It's tied up now. He drives down, and I've got to get some points here to finish it in a big play with Thomas. And I'm surprised he hung on to that. That's just the base version. He doesn't have the greatest kitchen traffic. And there was a 3rd and 4, and Gronk just runs the poor little cornerback over. I should have been stopped short there. With another player you would have been, but Gronk just bowls the dude over. And now Charles, a tough run here. We got 26 seconds just trying to get, an easier field goal, and he puts 2 runs together that, you really wouldn't expect from him. But look at that, just fighting, man. So, we go in, we get the field goal, as the time expires. That was a tough-fought match. And HA there, not too much out of that. So that's 1 game in. Unfortunately, not too much by him. But again, that's why we mix in the player reviews with these gameplays also. It's just more entertainment value out of that, and some of these guys are going to make plays and some will not always, but hopefully they're still informative to you. And here we go in the second game. We got the Chiefs, a couple plays in here, and here we go with HA jumping it, and he makes the pick. So there we go. All right, second game in, he's made a play. The guy, that wasn't the best pass for him. If he should have really put more power into that. He kind of lobbed it too soft. So, but HA took advantage of it, and that's what you want to see. And there I go, just giving it right back to him. And to make matters worse, it's the free Deion Sanders card. Okay. So I'll tell you what, when the people start getting a hold of that legend one, the Thanksgiving reward one, geez, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough out here, man. That's aside from being able to run all over and pancake the crap out of them, and that's what you're gonna have to do when you face teams that have that. But you are not gonna want to throw into that guy. I've already seen a few of these guys have been running these Deons. I've seen already what this lesser version's doing, and it's gonna be tough. So there's one, maybe, the prices are going to be crazy for a bit, but there's one to keep an eye out for, and here we go, so a couple turnovers, he's got it, chance to, really take advantage of this, take the lead out there. He's making some plays down there, moving it on me. Robert did pretty good there, shutting down the outside run. We made it to the second quarter scoreless. All right, so this could be one of those times where, whoever makes that first score is going to have a pretty good advantage, when you're already using up a lot of the time on the clock. And he makes the mistake. I put just straight cover 2 Talib, and, I moved him on the outside to have a little stronger guy there, and I moved a Cromartie in, like we talked about in the last video, and he pays off right there. He moved it down. Fortunately for him, he gets the ball back, and he does that. To the house, Luke Kuechly. How many times has he saved y'all's ass? You know what I mean? You work to get the styles. It was fairly easy to get, but just time and time again, and this is why most of us have learned to not use our Kuechly very much, because he's going to do that for you. Times where you may not be playing that well, you need to play. He just makes the damn thing for you, He can turn the game around for you. And there's a great play by Pat Pete. That's... if that card actually had a high play record awareness, it'd be insane. So even with that low on there, he still jumps plays like that. I don't know if having the speed once he sees it makes up for it. And right there, 4th down, I basically used the guy that he wanted to throw to, and I mirrored him very well, and he was watching that, I can tell you. And that's all it took. That's all it took for Jay, whatever his name was, to quit. So not a whole lot. So we're up into the next one, but that's all right. You know, at least they'll keep this all under 15 this way, right? So we got the Pack, another game coming here. So we've got a 2 down, 1 interception for HaHa into game number 2. And this guy's already making a risky pass right there. 4th and 7, he decides to go for it. Okay, you know, hey, we all play these guys. Ain't no thing, right? We're used to it. See where he goes. And HaHa's on it, and he jumps it. There we go, buddy. So 2 games in a row with the picks early on. You know, it's going to set me up. So, unfortunately, I didn't end up, you know, scoring out of that. He gets the ball back. And, you know, it's a... I don't remember what the happens and all that, but, you know, we got to get through it at a certain speed here. You know, putting 3 games in and trying to keep it around on, you know, 10 to 15 minutes. You get what you can in here. And there's the Burnett coming up. You know, I'm using him a lot. I'm using that guy a lot. And HaHa, pick number 2. Thank you very much, he says. And this one, he's gonna try. He's gonna try to go to the house with it. Look at all the green. He has got some decent speed out there. And oh, all right, the lineman get him on the 5. So he pretty much, you know, he's got me a TD there. You know, you can seal the deal. You got Arian. You know how it works. Thank you very much. And all right, so he's made a significant difference in this game already. So we've got basically 3 games. And oh, look at this! We put Talib out there on the outside as we talked about, and he comes up and makes a play. Look at that! He stuffs us. Give me the ball back here. Let's take advantage of this. Let's go up. And whoa! Talk about threading the needle, guys. Watch that one on replay. Okay, that's a very interesting route that we put Thomas on. We motioned him over for that one. And that's why I started seeing these, and I started doing that. You know, it takes a little bit longer to set up my plays, so I have to really be aware and thinking about what I want to do early on, because otherwise you run out of time. You know, unfortunately, they made it a little bit tougher to, you know, make your play calls. You can only really get so many, you know, every time you come up, because there's all the delays. And there's Clinton-Dix. Just, you know, I don't trust people when they go to punt all the time, so sometimes I just come in and like a cover whatever, and I take him and I run him down. So I was just showing him returning one doing that. And ooh, jeez, Levy right there just stuffs it. Levy's on fire in this game. I'll tell you what. He comes right here and he sits on this guy's route, jumps it, you know, pretty much just sat on it really. And you know, not much of a return there, but you know, that's the play you want. So you know, the whole defense coming up here, and then Jamal. Oh baby, 97 with the shoestring after that, and there he goes again. Oh, what a move from the inside out. So Jamal's getting fired up here at the end. We got you know, 30 seconds left though in the half. See if we can get some points on the board. And then Gronk with that nice out route. That time we motioned him right instead of left on that play. And here we go again. And yeah, I ended up not scoring again. Okay, didn't close the deal on that one. I believe I threw a bad pick. But we get the ball back in the 3rd, and Biletnikoff is you know, doing his normal thing. And that was another drive that stalled. This game was a big one with turnovers, actually. Rare for me. I really don't throw very many at all, just with the offense I've been running lately. But in this gun, I believe I threw three picks. It was pretty nasty. But we're trying to push it. We know we feel good with Fred. He's like a security blanket. You know, him and Gronk are gonna be my main weapons there. My outside guys I like to block with, and there's Grut. You know, that's that cutback. You know, that's that modified like halfback route that he's running there. And then Jamal just you know, quick and easy with a lot of these runs. So all in all, I'm glad to have him back. I do miss Yellington for a little bit, you know, but like I say, I may go back to him. I think he's good overall, but you know, I like these. I like to bounce these a little bit more, and right there, just the perfect angle. You know, I hit it, I bounce it, and then I just hit that angle. It's just hoping you read the blocker right. You know, sometimes you do, sometimes not. And there's my man Burnett that I have to tell you all about. Sick card, guys. I mean, he's Kenny Vaccaro for me, but tougher. You know, so it's a nice budget background. You guys get your backfield for you guys if you want to look at it. You know, this 86 HaHa with the 90 Burnett. I really recommend it. You're not going to spend much at all. You know, you can get the whole thing for like 40K at least.